Hi, this is Denise with Paper Crafty. It is day 2 of the 7 days of summer collaboration between Dear Julie and Cara Creations. Today I'm going to be working with this page from Dear Julie's digital kit, and I'm going to be working with this collage page from Cara Brandon's kit. Okay, I'm going to be putting a link to both of their kits in the description box below, as well as a link to all of the elves that are going to be working on this collaboration kit, along with Julie and Cara, to give you ideas on how to use these digitals in your own projects. And those links will be in the description box below. So I hope you're having fun playing along, and let's get started. Okay, so today I am going to continue with my planner. I've already got May in here, but I need, June and at least July. I would really like to go through August because May is almost over. So this is what we made yesterday on day 1. The day 2, I would like to make a cover for my June inserts. And again, in case you didn't see yesterday's video, I print my own inserts. Actually, I make my own inserts. And, I use a Tennessee journal style with the elastics. And this is an A7 5x7 insert, and I love this size. It's perfect for me. And I primarily use it as a functional planner. I print all of my inserts on a 32-pound paper. I have an HP printer, so I tend to like the HP branded papers because it works well with the HP ink. But I've also used other brands and they work great too. Hammermill is one of the ones I currently have that I also use. And for the thicker covers, for the outsides, I'm using this HP heavyweight project paper. And this stuff is phenomenal. This is 40 pound. But it just feels really thick. It feels really solid. And I'm using that as a cover for the monthly inserts. Okay, so yeah, I really love those too. So today's, what I did for today's digitals, I went ahead and printed off the Cara's collage on one side, and then I enlarged Julie's page on the other side. So I would like to use this again as the cover for my June insert. I want to get all of this little guy in there because it's super cute. So I'm going to measure this so that I can do that. I'm just going to cut off the border here. I'm going to do that top and bottom. Just give me a better idea of what I'm working with. Okay. Oh, I got to cut that a little bit more. The border did not line up exactly the same front and back. Okay. Does that still look good? Yeah, that still looks cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this at, these inserts are 5x7. They're not current, this isn't currently at 5. I have to just trim it down, but the height is 7 inches, so I need to cut 7 inches off here. So I'm gonna go make sure that it's even a little tiny bit over 7. Not a lot, but just a tiny bit. Okay, I keep all my offcuts because those are useful. Okay, and then I'm gonna score this. I wanna make sure that I'm not cutting off this back because I like this whole piece. And I wanna get this in the front. So I'm gonna, I don't normally do them this way from the back, but because I want to keep this digital in there, I'm going to score this. This is, again, the insert's 5 by 7, but because of the thickness of the book, you have to allow for a little bit more room. So I'm gonna score this at 5 1/4. Okay. And then just trim this excess off here. Okay. Okay, so that'll be the cover like that, with the outside like that and the inside like that. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of collaging in here, you know, just to, so it's not just white space. But that'll be cool. And yeah, I'm super happy with that. I'll burnish that down a tiny bit. Let's see, what can we put there? I also printed out, I printed this out twice, so I've got some other papers here. Yeah, I don't really want to use any of these on here. Maybe this one. Which direction does that go? That goes like that. Put that somewhere in there. Could make that a little smaller. Go like that, maybe. I've already got this one and this one in there, so I'm not going to repeat those. I could do that. I don't want to cover up all of these digitals, but I could fussy cut a portion of that out maybe. That would be cute. Okay, so I've got that. I can even move this over slightly. Yes, I like it like that. Okay. Yeah, that would look good. Okay, I could do that. Maybe, I don't want it to be too busy there. I do like these too. Let's see, any of this would look good here. Put that there maybe. Okay, so now I am making a bookmark. I'm using one of the journaling cards from Julie's kit. I just folded it in half and glued it together. I'm going to burnish that down and use the We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder, the corner inch portion to round the corners. I'm going ahead and adding some Gathered Twigs Distress Oxide ink to the edges just to finish it off. Then I'm measuring for the placement of the hole, and I went ahead and punched a hole with my multi-hole punch tool from We Are Memory Keepers. And now I am creating a hole reinforcer with some gold foil paper from Michaels, and just going to glue those on, again with the We Are Memory Keepers hole punch. Just adding a bit of thread through the hole. I'm going to be disappointed when I run out of that thread. It has a gold filament running through it, and I love it. I got it from Michaels over the holidays. Now I'm making a tab for the insert so that I can mark that it is for June. And I used one of the journaling cards from Julie's kit again. And now I'm going to print off a label that says June. I do it twice so that I have it one for each side. I'm just using a 1/4 inch clear label that I got off of Amazon. I found that Amazon has the best prices for these, and I can post a link for where I get those if you're interested. And I use my tweezers because it's a little fiddly and small, so that way I get it centered nicely without a lot of handprints in there. Now I'm going to bind the insert. I'm making sure I get everything straight first, and down toward the center, toward the crease rather, and using some clips to clip that in place. And I also have a link for where I get those clips if you are looking for those. My Michael's source dried up, so I had to find another place to get it. I use my Tim Holtz ruler to center that the holes, and then I do 3 inches off from the center on either side. And now I'm measuring out some thread 3 times the height of the booklet. I'm using a really thick thread, I think it's polyester, and a blunt needle. And I'm just doing a pamphlet stitch for this booklet. And normally I would use some wax, some beeswax, to coat the thread, especially if I'm doing a junk journal. But since this is just a monthly insert, and it's not going to be used for longer than a month very intensely, I'm not going to bother this time around. You can see if you have some trouble getting the needle through the hole, sometimes it's easier to do it page by page like I'm doing here. And then I'm just making sure everything's tight, all the strings are tightened down, hooking that thread through around the other side and tying it down. And then I go ahead and I trim the right hand edge off. This gives you a really nice clean edge. I use clamps to hold it in place and a metal straight edge, and then my really heavy duty box cutters, and the key is not to use a lot of pressure with the box cutters, but to make several passes instead, and you get a really nice smooth edge. And then I'm using the corner inch rounder again to round all the corners of the insert. I do several pages of the insert at a time, just to speed things up a little bit. It's only 32-inch paper, so you can do that. I'm adding the elastic back in, and I'm just showing you how, I'm adding the tab onto the insert, making sure I line it up so that it cascades with the May tab and burnishing it down. Okay, so this is our finished project. You see, open it up. We did a little bit of collaging on the left inside cover. We made a paper bookmark so that if there's an area that we want to highlight, have some notes we want to transfer to the current month, we can. And this is how it fits into the planner. I don't have July done yet, so I can't actually put it in the planner because I usually attach two inserts together with the elastic and then slide it under the elastic that's in there. But I like the way they look side by side like that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel so I know you want to see more videos like this in the future. Again, this is Denise with Paper Crafty, and craft on.